Hey guys, welcome to this new video, and this video will talk about how you can build your resume that can get attention of the recruiters and you will get your desired job soon. And building a resume is not a rocket science, but it surely takes some kind of attention and points to be noted so that it will stand out in front of recruiters, because recruiters get so many applications, so many resumes, so your resume should get picked up in front of recruiters. And recruiters use systems like ATS to filter out the resumes for their needs, and we need to cater our resume so that the resume can pass the ATS systems and get in front of the recruiter. And for that we have few points to be discussed and to be catered in the resumes. So let's get started. For this video I am using floorcv.com. You can use any resume builder, but I have built my resume on this platform, so I will show my resume and list down all the possibilities that probably help you to get your resume stand out. So this is my resume, and first thing you will notice in my resume that I have all these things listed, like skills, achievements, work experience, project, but these are not in the particular place because I just wanted to place them anywhere. I have built particular story around it, and that's why a particular section is at the place. So first thing we'll talk about the structure of the resume, and in this resume you will see like we have skills on top, and then key achievements, and then my experience and the projects, right? So skills are on top because it serves a purpose, because many times a recruiter is not a technical person, so recruiters only matches the required skills that are required by the role, and it is applicable for both fresher and experienced candidates. So for fresher we'll have another section called objective. So in the objective will tell recruiter that what a fresher actually want, like what he is looking for and what the fresher will serve in the company, right? And before we jump to the structure part of the resume, there are many key details we have on the top of the resume. So we have my name and my role. So there are, you can see there are three roles I'm targeting. So you can target multiple roles, but that should be aligned to each other. I have software engineer, I have Golang, and then DevOps, and I'm targeting software engineer because I have like software engineering experience from last 2-3 years, and I'm working as a software engineer only. And I'm targeting Golang because I was working as a Golang engineer, and then I'm targeting DevOps also because I have started my career with DevOps engineer. So all these three roles are relevant to my experience. That's why I'm targeting this. If you have few roles that are relevant to your career or your experience, then you can target them, but do not put any unnecessary stuff on the top because then it will confuses the recruiter. And then we have the email, the phone number, the LinkedIn, and the GitHub URLs. And the GitHub and LinkedIn should be there because it is required, and the phone number and email is very necessary because that's the way the recruiter will communicate to you. So then in the GitHub you should have the all the repositories, all the projects like deployed there, and you should add a link to your resume. So according to the structure, first of all the fresher one, I'll talk about the fresher and experience both. For fresher you should have objective section, and in the objective it should not be copy pasted or like any kind of AI generated. You should write something that you actually want and you actually can give to the company, right? All the experiences and all the soft communications and all the kind of stuff that you post. Okay, so now you have your objective, and then we can have your skills section. So in the skills you should put all the required plus relevant skills only. Like you should not put all the subjects that you have learned in your college or in your school. You should put only relevant skills that you actually know and actually comfortable, right? Because in an interview you will be asked questions based on the skills and based on the things that you have put on resume. For experience also, the objective is not required, but if you put it will be no harm, but you can avoid that objective because you already started your career. So now you can put skills. So skills you can put what you know and what you have worked on, right? And also it should be relevant only. It should not like you were a DevOps engineer but you are putting some software engineering things, right? If you are targeting that particular role, then that's okay, and if you know, then that's okay. Like if you don't know, then you should not put that particular thing or particular skill. And then we have a key achievement section. So in the key achievement section I have put a few things that can be part of my experience, but I have extracted that thing and put in a separate section so that I can get an attention of recruiters, the technical recruiters as well. My resume is my story about my career and about my experience, right? So I can say like I have this much skills. Like why I have this much skills? Because I'm targeting the software engineer and DevOps role, so that I have this kind of skills, and with these skills I have achieved these things. Okay, this particular optimization, all this development and all these things I have achieved, and I have achieved these things in my experience while working in this particular companies. And I have also created few projects. So I have few like 3 projects listed here, and then I can tell that okay, these projects and the work experience I have gained because of the education that I had and because of the certifications that I had. So it's kind of, you can say, a story that I'm portraying here. Okay, so now the skill section. So skills you should bifurcate in the language and framework section, in the database, in the cloud and architecture, all this kind of thing, so that the recruiters will actually know all these things by just looking into it, and it will not be a heavy text to a bloat kind of thing that, oh, there are few many words that I have to look. Okay, right? So you need to give them a easy to read resume. And now we have this key achievement section. So in the key achievement section for fresher, you can avoid it, but if you have any extraordinary achievement like a GSOC, you have won the GSOC hackathon or any kind of hackathon or something like that, you can put that. And for the experienced person also, if you have something to actually show and actually get the attention of the recruiters, you can create a section out of it, key achievements, and then you can put all these key details there. Also, you can mix the work experience in the key achievements. That is perfectly fine, that's not an issue. And now in the work experience, I have 2 work experiences for the same company. That's why I named the company on the top, and then I have listed 2 work experiences beneath there. And if you notice, I have all this text in a bullet points. Okay, so bullet point is very necessary. You should not put any kind of paragraph or anything that is text heavy. It should be bullet pointed, and your bullet points should be actionable verbs. Like actionable means designed and optimized microservices. So designed and optimized, it's the actionable work, right? So you should put that kind of word that actually tell about like what you did. And also you have to put numbers means, if you read the first point of this key achievement, it says optimized enterprise microservices, improving query speed by 40% for 10 million plus transactions per day. So that's actually, we are quantifying that thing, that it's actually speed up by 40%, and every day throughput was 10 million messages per day. So that you can quantify all these things. After that, we have my project section. So in the project section, you should keep max to max 3 projects only, and those 3 projects should be like new kind of project. It should not be like library management, any old stuff, right? It should be new. So my first project, if you see, it's a chat PDF rec. So it's actually AI based and generative AI based thing. Second, we have this blog where I have hosted this, and it's actually engaging 1,000+ monthly users, right? And then I have another application built using Next.js only, and that is also hosted. So I have this live links also there, and for the projects I have uploaded that on GitHub, and I have put that link here. So you should do that part for your projects. You should deploy them, or if it is not possible, you can put all these things in the GitHub repositories as well, and put the links here. Okay, that is very important. But I highly recommend you that you should deploy your projects, because that actually can get you more attention. And then I have my education sections, and then I have certification section. I'll talk about these projects more, because if you are putting some 3 projects, right, you should know why these projects actually there, right? And second thing is what technologies you used and why you use that particular technologies. If you use, for example, Next.js, why you use the Next.js, why not React.js? Because React.js do not support the server side rendering, all these things by default, and Next.js supports. That's why we have this. And why you put this MongoDB? Because I wanted a flexible schema, that's why I use the MongoDB database here. And why Google SSO? So because I wanted to give a simple authentication mechanism to my users, that's why I use that Google SSO. And this type of questions will arise, so you should know like everything and A to Z about your projects, like why you use this particular thing and why it is there. And after writing all these things, you should do one extra step that will help you gain the attention of the recruiter. So you can download this resume, and after downloading, you need to go to ChatGPT or Perplexity AI, whatever you can use. And here I have attached my resume, and you need to put this prompt, and you can get this prompt in the description also. It says, you are a ruthless hiring manager who has reviewed 10,000+ resumes. Be brutally honest and roast my resume. So you need to have AI roast your resume, so that it will point out all the minute details that is lacking in your resume, right? And then you need to do this in 2 or 3 times, so that your resume will get polished, and you will have a perfect resume that will actually land the job. And now here's my resume. So in this place, you can put just full stop, and you can send. Now as you can see, ChatGPT roasted my resume, and it is giving me all the key points, all the key insights that is actually required and needs my attention. Like, see, cut cost, how much, yearly, quarterly. So few things are there that is missing, so you can improve them. Formatting, writing few presentation things are there which is not good. So all these things you can do and actually create a perfect resume. So that's it for this video, and if you need any more details you can comment and I'll reply as soon as possible. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.